my beautiful soul. How are you doing? So we're now into February and we've got the full moon coming up on the 5th of February. That's a full moon in Leo. And I'm really excited about this one actually. Leo is like, for me, it's just like courage and fire, and some people associate Leo with being kind of showy and overly glam, but actually what I really love about Leo is it's taking a sense of pride in yourself, away from the superficial. And pride doesn't come from what's outside, pride comes from within. It comes from when you're taking actions that are meaningful to you and you're acting from a place of integrity and love. That's what you take pride in, and it's having the courage as well, the courage to act with integrity, the courage to act from a place of love and from your heart. And that's kind of what this Leo full moon is guiding us to do, is to have pride, to have courage, to step out into the world as our true selves and kind of not be afraid to do that. So I think it's a really beautiful, I feel like it's going to be a really beautiful, soft, gentle energy, but also a powerful one. Power doesn't always have to be loud and aggressive, silent yet deadly. Do you know what I mean? It's just strength and resilience comes from, in a silent way. Sometimes you don't have to go and show off about it, but people can feel it when they're around you, and that's what I really love about the kind of lion symbolism for the Leo energy. So I want to jump on and do a reading, a video reading. So I'm going to start by pulling a couple of oracle cards to see what is the guidance for the energy under this Leo full moon. And full moons are normally about releasing, so it's like I've been feeling this energy for a while about releasing the Yang card. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. There you go, the Yang card. Beautiful, and that's the number one card in this deck. I'm going to pull one more to see. I'm going to take that one because it kept popping out. Imagine. Oh, I love this. Okay. There you go. So we've got the Yang card, which is the number one card in the deck, and we have Imagine. So instantly with these cards, what I'm feeling and what I really love, we're being guided to take action. The Yang card is about taking your passions, taking that fire. It's like under this Leo full moon, it's like that spark is going to be reignited within you. You might have felt recently like it's been a draining, challenging, exhausting few months as we've been kind of navigating through some heavy energies, it's felt like, and especially with those retrograde energies, with the soft and pausing and patience, things perhaps one step forward, two steps back. But now it feels like if you were kind of struggling during that time, or if things weren't really moving forward for you, and also if along that process you were getting kind of exhausted and losing your hope, losing your spark, just not really having the energy to kind of want to move forward anymore, this Leo full moon is kind of like releasing all that heavy energy, releasing all that kind of frustration, and reigniting that beautiful spark within you, that fire, that passion you have for your life. And oh, I thought that was a lion, so you can see like a face here. I thought it was a lion, but it's just a face. But I really feel that with this Leo energy, it's just such a beautiful kind of combination of kind of fire coming from out of you and paired with the Imagine card. I love this. This is like you have the power within you to make anything you imagine a reality. And I love this card. It's like this person is reaching for the moon and they've got a hook on the moon, and it's like you can take your dreams, you can take anything that you are feeling and thinking, all the downloads you're getting from the universe, reach for it and bring it down, make it into your reality, bring it down into your life, and take this beautiful fire energy and take action with it. I love it. It's like, if you can dream it, you can see it. So it's like anything you can imagine in your mind, you have the power to make it a reality. You have such a beautiful gift of manifestation within you, and that's what I feel like this Leo full moon. It's kind of those obstacles that we've been going through, we've overcome them, and now the obstacles have cleared. We've got such a beautiful forward moving momentum and energy, especially with all the planets moving direct. Oh, and this one just popped up, and I feel like that's what you're kind of letting go of now here with the Two of Coins as well. I feel like you've had a really hard time kind of finding your balance with the energies that we've had going on for the last few months with your day-to-day. And I feel like, again, here, inner child, I feel like that's been coming up quite a lot. You've been I feel like a lot of wounds and deep painful emotions were coming to the surface for clearing, and they were kind of affecting your world as well, like you finding balance because you're trying to deal with these kind of wounds and trauma and tending to your inner child, and at the same time trying to get on with your physical world and your physical life, and find that new job and fix your finances, and make a plan and move ahead with a new kind of career or a new home. It's like it's been a struggle trying to get that balance, and it's like you were almost in kind of survival mode. But these cards are just flipping up. But now it's like this full moon is helping you to release those tensions, release that stress, and find your fire again, find your passion, so you can start manifesting what it is you truly want. And with the King of Swords to kind of complement these two energies, I feel like you're being guided. Like the Yang energy is a very masculine energy about taking action, embracing the fire within you. And with the King of Swords as well, I feel like you're being guided to harness this power of this fire in a practical and mindful way. This isn't about rushing ahead and kind of being aggressive or forceful with your fire and trying to manifest what you want. This is about taking your passions, taking your fire, but being logical with them, taking time. This King of Swords is sitting still because they're pausing, they're reflecting, they're taking all the wisdom and the knowledge they've gained through their years of life experience, and they're thinking, before they act, before they take this knife and they go out into the world and start carving their way, they're taking time to be clever and be smarter, to think, I've got this beautiful fire and these beautiful passions, and I'm ready to manifest my dreams and bring them into this reality. I'm ready to find that balance that I've been struggling with, but I need to be smart about it. I don't want to force things. I don't want to act from a place of fear. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to be fearful that opportunities are going to pass you by, or you need to compete with anyone, or you're in this rat race that you have to get, what your goals are and you have to act now, act fast. No, this is guiding you to stay in an energy of patience, of trusting yourself, of going at your own timing, and also of being logical. I love this. Oh, the Ten of Cups. Okay, the Ten of Cups, this is such a beautiful card. This is like your happy ever after, the family, the kind of recognition, the kind of loving support around you, the fulfillment of your wishes and your dreams. You're ready for this now. You're ready to finally feel completely and wholly emotionally fulfilled in a life that you feel you deserve, and that you deserve. With this fire energy and the Leo again being proud, it's not coming from a superficial place. it's not, I feel like you're just being guided to remember whatever you want and whatever you go after, make sure it's coming from a true and authentic place that's aligned to you and your journey. It's not something you're doing for show, even if it is something that you do get recognized for. There's a big difference between being recognized for something and doing it for recognition. And we find that these days with influencers, and especially if you're on Instagram and you've got a business, you know, it's very easy to fall into that superficial trap of let me follow trends that already exist and let me do what somebody else is doing because that's the way I'm going to get success. And maybe it is, maybe it's a quick way to get success, but is it true to you, or are you just being, is it just the superficial way? Whereas doing it a way that feels right to you, especially on Instagram, you might not have as many followers, you might not have as much engagement, but it's quality over quantity, and the people that you're connecting with are feeling something, and you know you're taking it slow and steady. Your growth is slow and steady, and that's what I feel like you will get that beautiful support. I feel like community support, family support, recognition for the hard work you've been doing, and this beautiful life. I just feel like love, there's so much love coming into your life. It's ready, you're ready to kind of have that beautiful, whether it's you've been struggling to have children, or whether you have been single for a long time, or whether there's just been an imbalance. If you've got kids and you've got you're already in a family situation and you've just been struggling to find your balance, I feel like you're so ready. This is your year, this is your time to kind of to find that balance, to have that emotional fulfillment. And this beautiful Leo energy is unleashing that fire and that passion within you and helping you tap into your creativity, but also to use practical, logical steps, being patient. It might take longer, but the results are just going to be so much more stable and beautiful and worthwhile for you. They're going to be long lasting. It's not on a superficial level. I really feel genuine, meaningful, kind of beautiful success for you. I want to take cards from this deck. This one flipped up. Oh, the Two of Cups again. I love that. Self-love. For me, these cards are flipping up. I love this. Okay, so with this Two of Cups, again, balance. You're being guided to connect to yourself, to help heal your inner child, to continue working on that. Progress doesn't just come. This is a message I picked up on my last reading. Progress doesn't just come from showing physical aspects like a new job or a new home, or material kind of elements. Progress is also made by your inner work, by healing, through working through any childhood trauma or any traumatic events in your life, any emotional healing. And that's something you're being guided to continue working on throughout your journey. It's finding a balance of moving forward in your physical world and also moving forward in your inner world, your, as within, so without. The more work you do on your inner world, on healing yourself, on loving yourself unconditionally, the more you'll attract this and continue to attract it in your physical world. And it's not like a one-shop stop. It's not something you just do once. You go on a hardcore retreat for a week or two, and then you think, right, that's it. I'm done with my healing. Now let me just focus on my outer world. Self-care is something that is a daily practice. It needs to be part of your routine of loving yourself, of tapping into yourself, of helping your inner child to feel safe and loved and to grow, and that will impact your outer world and help you in fulfilling your goals, in reaching your goals and having this beautiful, your dream life that you're here to live. You're here to live it. It's not something that's going to be unobtainable for you, and you're here to obtain it as well. And with this Eight of Pentacles, I love this. This is about focusing on your skills and your talents. And again, I really feel like whether it's Instagram or online or TikTok or whatever platform you're using, or even if it's, in your community, some skills that you're trying to share. I just really feel like there's the key to you kind of thriving and really finding this emotional fulfillment, both within in your inner world and your outer world, your physical world, is tapping in, nurturing the skills that you just love doing. Whether it's, I don't know why I'm getting like making jam or organic food production, whether it's helping to heal others, nutrition, whether it's through yoga or tarot or fitness training or music, DJ, beauty, whatever it is, whether it's something to do with like pet training, I don't know, whatever it is that is unique to you, your unique skill that you just love doing, that makes you feel you're connected to who you truly are, that's what you're being guided to focus on manifesting. Like, imagine how far you can take this skill if you really nurtured it and invested into it, and if you turned it into a business or something that you can share with others and offer others. And once you imagine it, you can make it happen. I'm going to pull a couple more cards for this Leo energy. Wow, lots of King energy. Okay, King of Cups. I want to pull one more to clarify on that one. Okay, let's take that one. Temperance, and one more. Just because I've got a thing about evenness. Oh, my Five of Pentacles. Okay. So with these cards, what I just love, the Five of Pentacles, this is kind of what I was picking up on with this the Yang card. You've been through some really difficult, challenging times, and obviously this card with winter, with snow, we're starting to come out of winter. And I made a post about this as well, about when is the new year. We celebrate New Year December 31st, January 1st, but actually in a lot of cultures all across the world, in a lot of religions, including my religion, Sikhism, in my culture, which is Sikh, Punjabi, we don't celebrate the new year in January 1st. We celebrate it in like March and April time, in alignment with the kind of cycles of the seasons, with the earthly seasons. So that's when it's spring, it's harvest time. That's when you start seeing the fruits of the earth, the fruits of your labor. They actually start coming up into the physical world. And I feel like with winter time, and that's including up to now as well, you've been through a really difficult time, especially again inner child. I'm just feeling like inner child or your family physically, you've just had a really difficult time kind of making ends meet, or struggling to find yourself and find balance within your family and within your world, and just financially, materially, maybe with your career as well. Just, it feels like everything's just been a bit of a roller coaster for you, and this journey's been, I just feel like it's taken all of your strength and all of your faith and all of your hope just to keep going, because it's been a dark time and you were just focusing on just keep going, just get through it. And you've got this beautiful light. I just feel like she's holding the light here, and I feel like that's your inner light. It was a really dark time, but the dark times helped you discover your light and your strength and your power. And you've also been focusing on healing these wounds, these inner child wounds or family wounds that you've been carrying for such a long time. And now with the Five of Pentacles, this is changing. I feel like changes in your world, because you've been focusing on getting just through and getting by. That's changing now. This difficult period is ending, and you're kind of coming home to yourself, and that's also allowing you to view things in a different way. And that's really I just feel like you found so much strength and courage and light within you, like with this Yang card, like the energy of the Leo, the fire. You're realizing that all the dark, deep, difficult times you went through, they were for a reason, and they helped you realize your inner light and discover your inner strength and the courage, and also being proud of yourself and who you are and where you came from. And this beautiful thing about this is this period is changing for you now, and you're ready to change your world and things in your life that just have made life difficult for you. It's almost like you're being pushed, like things in your life were being made difficult so you would realize what it's time to change about it, whether that was your job, whether it was family situations, whether it's financial. And really getting financial is a really big thing, and even just stability in your life, whether you've realized that you don't have that stability that you were hoping for. So you're now ready to take action on that, but in a logical way, to think, how can I make changes to my life and to my world that both fulfill my passions and that I really feel like they represent my heart, but also be logical and practical. And with this King of Cups, I feel like part of the change was you walking away from a connection. This King of Cups, for me, it always signifies somebody who just was emotionally unavailable or emotionally disconnected, and they were just caught up in their own emotions. And for some, I'm really strongly getting this is a father figure, and for others this is a relationship or a connection. Somebody who can't deal with their emotions, and they're just struggling, and they just find that being detached from you is the best way to handle their own triggers or their own emotional trauma, I guess. And I feel really sad about it, this one. I feel like it's kind of a hard lesson learned, because I feel like you wanted to take away that space between you and to connect with this person again, whether it's a father figure or a male, like a brother, or a relationship, somebody in a relationship with a partner. I feel like you've wanted to connect with them, but with this distance between you, you've just not known how to kind of close the gap, and neither have they. And I feel like they have these strong feelings for you, and they really do kind of have this love and the deep emotions for you, but at the same time they're not ready to kind of express their emotions and also connect with you on a deeper level. They're just not ready. But I feel like here with this kind of, I don't know, is it I never know the name for this, sorry. It's like they're keeping an eye on you from afar, even if they're not ready to just physically or emotionally be with you yet. And I feel like that's something you've also learned through these difficult times and you're walking away from. And with this Temperance card, it's like the balance here. Again, we have the Two of Cups here and the Two of Coins balance. This is the big focus now, is for you to not focus on the difficulties and the challenges that are behind you, but to balance your inner world with your outer world, your fire, your inner fire and your passions with your dreams, and with your dreams and also with your intellect, finding a balanced lifestyle for yourself. So the balance here, the balance is really, again, it's your physical world and your inner world, making sure you're taking those daily practices that incorporate self-love and self-care into your routine, but also doing things that you love, having a job that you love, having a routine that you love. There's no good kind of forcing yourself to go to the gym if you don't like going to the gym. I don't go to the gym. I hate the gym, absolutely hate it, but I absolutely love yoga and swimming laps and running outside and hiking. Anything outdoors, I'm there, and I'm very active and fit. But oh God, try and get me to a gym and I'd say no. So that's what I mean. It's like your daily routine is personal to you, it's unique to you. Whatever brings you joy, whether it's sitting in your room and putting on loud music and dancing to yourself and singing to yourself. It's not about following the kind of trends or the spiritual way. There is no spiritual way. it's become a marketing thing now. It's so much, let's sell this spiritual package and you tick the boxes. No, forget all about that. All that stuff is just absolute rubbish. Just find your own unique balance, your own routine that balances you. Find the job that makes you feel fulfilled and happy. Find the practices that you feel aligned to you, that you want to do. Treat your body well, you know, nurture yourself with the right foods, with the right kind of food is so important as well. And it's just bringing everything together. Just, you're really ready. I just feel like this Leo full moon is just a big time of releasing these people and these past hardships, and focusing now on your inner balance, your outer balance, on manifesting this beautiful dream kind of life that you see for yourself, that you know that you want, and you know is what you're here for. And taking your passions, taking that fire within you, moving ahead with your skills, nurturing and investing in your skills and your talent, to make your dreams a reality. Yeah, just a beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed that, and have a beautiful day. Thank you.